Well, hello. So this is the astrology readings for the 16th through to the 22nd of October 2023. And I know it's late. It's now Tuesday. So this is what happened last week as well. I tried to do the readings earlier. It was just pain levels too high. Anyway, we're here now. And we're going to do them. So now, obviously, I've given no notice out there at all that I was going to be live. So what I'm going to do, and also we're going live later on, Greg and I, because it's obviously Tuesday, and we're going to be doing our, we used to call it date night, but it's just Greg and Ali live. We can be doing some global predictions here on in 5D. And so we're going to be doing that at 1 a.m. So here it is just gone 11:15. So we're going to kind of do quick ones. I just didn't want to leave you without having any of these astrology videos, because I know that they really help some people, and I love the messages that are coming through. I appreciate you guys so much for those messages. They make my heart sing, and they make this worthwhile. Also, I wanted to thank all the Patreons here. Okay, so these lovely Patreons, they help to keep this afloat. So Diane H, Shannon L, C Stone, Greg H, Christine R, Melissa K, Julie R, Vera, Renee R, Lisa S, Kelly M, Julia P, Vaughn, Terry G, Sherry S, Stephanie S, Murray Ho, Linda W, Julie S, Julie E, Deb T, Anita G, Sharon H, Phil C, Doreen B, Devon P, Elizabeth A. So thank you to each one of you. Thank you. Patreon is like a membership, and with each tier you get something. Okay, so I give, send mystery gifts once a month to some people. Some people get a little 20-minute recorded reading sent to them once a month. Some people get just like a little message on the 555. So yeah, it's as little as $1.11 a month. Okay, $1.11, which works out about 96p, something like that. Okay, so Christina Love's here. Hey, Christina. Good to see you. That lady is just so beautiful, isn't she? Beautiful. Oh, and Gemini Moon. Hello, beautiful lady. Hello. You know, people sometimes have a really kind face. Beautiful and kind. Gemini Moon. Absolutely lovely. And kind spirit, that was an earlier one. Like one of the other times that I tried to get on here, and some of the times I've tried to get on here and I just shut down. My whole body just shut down, and it was like, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. So yeah. When your body says no, you have to listen to it. So I'm in different surroundings tonight. I'm dog sitting for my daughter's dogs, my Rhiannon. She's gone on holiday, so I'm staying here, flitting back and forth to my cat Mo to make sure he's got food and love and things like that. Although whenever I've gone back, he's never there. He's kind of like my neighbour's cat as well. He's either at my house or his, or sometimes I think there's another house as well. I do. You never own a cat, really. They just kind of go where they want, do what they want. You know, I love them. Oh, Christina, thank you very much. This is the Patreon, if anybody does want to join the Patreon. Okay, Greg's obviously is patreon.com/in5d. He's doing some brilliant videos, like comedy skits and things like that. He's going to be doing for one of the tiers, and that's a new thing out there. So yeah, so thank you, Christina. Thank you. All right, so we're not going to be asking you guys tonight what is the sun, moon, and risings. Okay, we're just going to be picking them randomly. So this one's going first. So it's going to be earth signs first. Okay, earth signs first. So that will be Virgo, then Taurus, and then Capricorn. Okay, next one. Next one will be air signs. So that will be Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Then after that, it will be water signs. Okay, so that's Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancerians. And that will finish off with the fire signs, which will be Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Okay, so that's where we're going with that. Hi, LZ. Hello there. Good to see you. All right. So it's Greg's birthday on the 19th. Bless him. He doesn't like a big fuss, bless him, but you know, I'm so happy that he's here on this earth plane, and I can't help but celebrate it. Even if he doesn't like the fuss, I can't help it. So LZ, yay, I'm an earth sign. Woo! Amy is a Virgo as well. Reading order. Oh, she's even done the reading order there. Thank you. Saying hello from Roswell, Georgia. Roswell, Georgia. Yeah, so Christina's done. That's the earth signs, the water signs. No, the air signs, wasn't it? Air signs, then water signs, then fire signs. She's done it all. Yay. Okay. So this last Monday, yesterday, we did candlemancy in the teaching. We did psychic development online. Every Monday we do something different. So if any of you fancy having a go and coming on in, just message me and I'll give you the Zoom code. So we did candlemancy. So has anybody else tried candlemancy? So you could try at home now if you want to. So light a candle, get a lot of wax in there, get a bowl of water and stir the water around, creating a vortex, and then pour in your wax. And it has to be really cold water, okay, really cold water. And then once it's kind of dried, you scoop them out and you can see faces in there, you can see animals, you can see all sorts of things. So we did that, and also we did tea leaf readings. So that was fun. It was a lot of fun. So this next Monday, we're going to be doing remote viewing. Okay, remote viewing and astral traveling. Astral traveling, remote viewing. So if you guys fancy having a go at that, it's £5, $6. That was at $6 a class. Very, very easy. And it is 7:30 till 10:30 p.m. UK time, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. So yeah, you can join in if you want to. Yeah, if any of these classes, they sound good to you, just send me a message and you can, just pay for that particular class. Okay, you can do that. So if you have a certain, like $11.11, you can go into a Facebook page and you can see all the videos and workshops that I've done over the last kind of 3 years. So $11.11. Okay, so that's patreon.com/Psychic Ali. Okay, so that's a monthly fee, $11.11. You got all the workshops there. So yeah. Okay. Oh, love that. Sounds interesting. There you go. So so Stell said would love a reading. I'm going to be doing the astrology signs, but what is your astrology sign there, Stealth? And I'll try and give you a little message for you whilst we're there. Okay, so Linda said hello from this fire sign Aries, love from Calgary. I did another tea leaf and candle thing this morning. Did you? Did you? You did? So I did not and do not see as much as you beautiful seesaws. Oh, I know it is. You've got to kind of leave your logical brain out there. You've got to completely go into your playful, mysterious mind. Yeah, you kind of have to do that. So sounds fascinating. It really is. It's a good tool to use. It's really just fun. Okay, so let me get moving on with this. Okay, because obviously I've got to be ready for 1 a.m. Which is that 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. No, so that'd be 7. So 7 p.m. Eastern, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. No, 1. Oh my goodness. I'm no good at this going backwards with times. But anyway, it is 1 a.m. UK time. 5 hours behind would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Yeah, this is 8. I said 8 in the first place. Yes, it's 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay, we're going to be going live, Greg and I. So LZ said, I'm Capricorn, sun and rising is Aquarius. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. It is. And, you know, that's what psychic development should be. It should be fun. You should enjoy it. Okay, let me get the banners up then for earth signs. Okay, earth signs are always last usually, so this is nice that they're going first this time. Okay, so let's get straight on. Okay, so let's do the what's it? 11:39. Okay, so 11:39. I'm tuning into Taurus. Okay, so what I see at the beginning of the week for Taurus. Okay, so there's something to do with keys. Okay, I feel as if there's people or somebody in particular who keeps throwing their keys down. They're throwing their keys down and then they can never find them. Okay, and it's really strong. It's important that you listen to this really and not do it. Because I really feel that it's like going to be a major kind of stressful situation that you can't find your keys at this particular point this week. Okay, so remember, this is the 16th through to the 22nd of October. There was somebody who sent a message last week. Lovely lady sent a message last week and said, you know, oh, this wasn't as accurate this week. It's like, it's not over yet. You've got to wait until it's actually the whole week is finished. And then, you know, and sometimes they can be delayed and pushed back, but, you know, so yeah, they was having a very particularly hard week. So my heart did go out to them. So it, you know, I wish it could be fluffy and wonderful every week, but sometimes it just isn't, is it? But we learn so much when things are down, we do. But yeah, I'm just seeing keys. I'm seeing unlocking new promotions, unlocking new ideas, the inspiration. I feel as if we're keeping it to ourselves, though. We're not telling anybody about it, or the universe is telling you, you know, with these new ideas, maybe it's not a good idea to voice it or get that out there. You've got to grow that first. You've got to kind of let it blossom first a little bit. You know, before you dilute it with other people's opinions and other people trying to tell you what they think you should do. So yeah, it's very important for you to fine tune it. Okay, it's got to be your baby. Okay, so also it's like a plan that has come together, that has finally happened, and I'm seeing the finishing touches on this plan and then everything going ahead. Okay, so this makes me think of a meeting or a get together with people, maybe friends, family, or work colleague. It's like a meeting, and it's like all the fine tuning of that meeting or that get together has gone well, and it's like it's happening. Okay, was a bit iffy, but now it's happening. Okay, so that's the beginning of the week. Okay, so by the middle of the week, somebody in education, I'm seeing a child in education, doesn't have to be your child, but it is a child in education. I really feel that this particular child is just not enjoying school, not enjoying it. I know most kids don't enjoy it, but there's something to do with, you know, the fact that they are just not gelling with other students. They're not gelling with the rhythm of school. And there's a really strong need for you to sit down and actually listen to this child. Listen to this child tell you why they feel the way that they do. Because when we kind of like just say, well, that's it, you've just got to go to school and that's it. What you're doing is you're stunting that person's voice, and you don't know what actually is happening to that child. I had that conversation with my mum today. I said to my mum, I really hated school. School came up, and I said, I hated it. I used to get panic attacks on a Sunday. She said, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me? I said, Mum, there was nothing you could do. As a child, you're kind of, you know, you go to school and that's it. There's no decision, there's no choices. You just go to school. And a lot of children, that's how they feel. It's like, I haven't got a choice, I've just got to do it. With homeschooling now, it's giving children a little bit more you know, leeway with that. But at the end of the day, you know, unless you've got a parent who is willing to go that extra mile for you, and you know, do that teaching at home, it is hard. It is hard. So yeah, I feel as if there's something to do with, you know, schoolwork and things like that. There's that. Okay, for yourself, I'm seeing, you know, this, because obviously not everybody's going to have that child experience or know about it. I do feel as if there's another kind of message that they're giving me. And this is about, you know, your own education and deciding that you're going to educate yourself. You're going to push your boundaries of what it is that you know. So it's like anything that you have got an idea about, you know, oh, I've always wanted to do that. I feel as if you're going to be pushing yourself to do that around the middle of the week. And the Wheel of Fortune means that it's going to move forward. It's going to be good. It's going to move forward. Yeah. So by the end of the week, I feel that you're going to be very, very clear. You're sending a very clear message, and this is to somebody who you know very well, somebody who you are very connected with. You feel very self-assured. This person has known you for a long time, and you've known them for a very long time. Okay, so it's like a familiar energy, and I'm getting this off my chest. I'm telling you what I think. The Hierophant is spiritual teaching. This is a lesson beyond all lessons. Okay, this speaking out. So it's like you might be, you know, getting back in touch with or being around somebody who you've been estranged from, and then when they are back in your life, you're starting to feel very much like, you know, I know why you peed me off in the past, because it's just happening again. And I now know. So yeah, there's going to be a little bit of that okay, going on. Somebody from the past getting that out. So anyway, that's what I see for Taurus. Okay, so we're going to be doing Virgos. So that is 1845, sorry, 1845. Okay, so we'll catch up on comments as we go through. So Linda says, I feel it wise children that often know they are being taught bullshit. Yes, I agree. It's like, why am I learning this for? I'm never going to use trigonometry, you know, in everyday life. They should have more say over what they're taught, I believe. Oh, Melissa. My birthday was Saturday the 14th during the Ring of Fire eclipse. Do you have a message for me, please? It's not that type of reading, but let me just cut the cards and see what card I've got for you. So Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is building up of a business, building up of, it's like preparation is getting involved with either you earning extra money, getting a chance of extra money, getting a chance of stepping up in life, monetary. I feel expansion. I also feel as if there are people around you who are willing to help you, but you're being a bit stubborn. And it's like you're not asking them for help or accepting their help. Okay, maybe because they've kind of, you know, manipulated things in the past. But yeah, so yeah, new beginnings there. There you go. That's what I got. Oh, you can understand that. So Melissa said, we just started a business, my partner and I. Thank you. It's going to go very well. Okay, very well. Yeah, try not to be singular. Just what I mean. So if you're in a business, they're indicating that, you know, go back and forth with your ideas rather than fly off on your own. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's go through. So Linda, I don't think it's healthy to have children sitting at desks being indoctrinated in the indoctrination centres, formerly known as schools. I agree, but I also agree, you know, sometimes it's good to have a bit of discipline, because otherwise they kind of run amok. So a bit of discipline's okay, but for hours and hours on end, don't think it's a good idea. Just really don't. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, we could. This is a big subject, very big subject. Maybe we'll talk about it again when we are doing Greg and Ali live. So hi, Paula. Good to see you. So Melissa is a Libra and Virgo there. Hi, Gail. I went to school with Gail. Did we hate school? Did we, Gail? We did, didn't we? It was like, what a load of twaddle we're learning here. So yeah. So we both butt heads a lot, trying to change the dynamic between us. My guides are telling me, if you have kind of like, this is my role, this is what I do, and this is what you do, and you don't have to check up on if he's done his bit. He doesn't have to check up on what you've done your bit because you promised to do it. So yeah, that's kind of, I feel that that is going to be a good way of doing it. Yeah. My third eye is swirling. Virgo here. I'm all ears. Oh yeah, it's all happening. So let's have a look at Virgos. Virgos. Okay, so Virgos, I feel that I'm going forward. Everything's going fine. Everything's good. Everything's good. Oh, another obstacle. Okay, I'll be patient. I'll find another way. Okay, I'm going around this way. I'm going forward. I'm going forward. Oh, another obstacle. So I don't know if you've been feeling like that, Virgos, but it feels as if I've got to find a way of getting into the rhythm of life. Because whatever I'm feeling as if I'm doing, there seems to be, you know, like, it's like, is the universe telling me something? Is the universe saying not the right time? You know, I should be doing something else. You can look into that. Okay. Seriously look into that. Find out whether or not that feels the right thing or not, because you know, there is emotion. They are getting very forthright with their messages, and it's no time to waste. You should be on your career, your pathway, your spiritual pathway. It's like, get on with it. It's what I'm hearing around. It's like that 3D stuff, it's okay, but don't waste too much time on it. You know, this is it. This is the time. It's like they're getting ready. How I felt is if they're getting ready for this last hurrah. Okay. And it's like all hands on deck right now. Okay. It's like, here we go. So that is the feeling I get for this week. Okay, so I've got somebody in authority around, somebody who tries to, you know, take charge, you know, do it my way. That's how I feel. Do it my way, you know, my way or no way. That's how it's got to be. This person can be a bit bullish. Okay, they can be a bit like that. And I feel as if this person is coming a bit unstuck at the seams because they are not being listened to anymore. They're not being listened to. And I feel that this person is finding it very difficult. It's like, you know, those balloons that run out of air and they go, woo. That's kind of what's going on with the boss type energy around you guys, Virgos, at the beginning of the week. No more power, deflation. Okay. So yeah, breaking free. So I feel as if you're going to be breaking free from the restrictions, from anything that is no good for you. Just breaking free from it and saying, I'm done with that. Unshackling yourself, unshackling yourself. Can I ask everybody to like and share, please? It just helps us all so much with getting this out there. So if I could ask that, that would be amazing. So the middle of the week, I'm seeing a relationship getting closer. So if you're in a loving relationship, like a romantic one, then there's a bit of romance, there's a bit of understanding and open talks and conversations. I feel as if both people are putting effort in, okay, to this relationship, which is showing. Okay, so now this one, if you are not in a relationship, sorry, itchy eye, if you are not necessarily in a relationship like that, then this would be a friendship, a family situation, or an acquaintance maybe, because it's like this is getting easier. This flow is getting a lot easier to cope with. We've got the Temperance, which is about balance. Okay, everything is good with balance. Okay, so the Magician energy in the middle of the week. So this is like you've got all the tools to make it work, but do you want it to work? You know, that's the answer, isn't it? Sometimes we're not putting the effort in because are we that bothered? You know, and only you can answer that. Are you that bothered? Sometimes if there has been hiccups in our relationships or our friendships, and it keeps happening like a recurring thing, that we start to feel as though we don't trust them anymore. It's like I've got a lack of trust now, or I don't love you as much, or I don't care for you as much. And it's like you take just a little step back, you know, each time they do it. So if you're in a relationship and you're just playing that role of just poking your partner to see if they bite, and it seems as if, you know, it's like a routine thing. You don't think it's causing any problems. Actually, it really is, because I'm seeing that gradually people are saying, you know, as laid back as I am, you're pushing the buttons too much. So a little bit of a heads up warning there. Okay, so at the end of the week, I'm seeing promotion, extra responsibility, extra money, promotion. So you might have listened to what I say, don't poke the bear, because there is promotion in the air. Oh, that's rhyming, isn't it? So we've got the Ace of Pentacles, new job, new money, extra idea of business, okay, opening up. You then have the business is doing very well because you have the Ten of Pentacles. It's like, oh yeah, and the Hermit. So this feels as if it's a business that is personal, or a business that you are going to be doing from home. Okay, earning extra money from home. But there's a lot of energy going in there. There is big energy coming out of it. So definitely well worth doing what it is that you've decided to do. Okay, so if you wanted promotion within your existing job, that can sometimes mean making sure that you've got you know, all the ducks in the row. Does that make sense? So you've done all your homework, you've got all the experience that is needed. So yeah, very good. Here's our lovely Vaughn. Vaughn, how are you doing, love? You've been decorating. Vaughn has. It's yeah. So I am mostly fulfilling and shipping orders, customer service. He does most website in management and advertising. We both prep the products. Thank you. I love being a Libra sun and Virgo moon. I need balance. Absolutely. I'm so happy for you guys. So Legion Freeman, we caught you live. Whoop, whoop. Yep, whoop, whoop. But we're going to be doing a lot of lives. It's going to be lots. So you're going to be sick of me, Greg, by the end of today. You really will. So organisation, yeah. Chris Shook, the brave lady who let me do a whole reading, a live reading. So if you want to know what my readings are like, how they kind of structure, then look on Psychic Alley on my YouTube channel, and it's on there. Okay, so the reading's on there, and she was very brave. So yeah, it was like a raffle, and I just put it out there to all the people who, you know, wouldn't mind having it done, you know, live. And Chris won that. So Barbara, greetings all you beautiful souls. Love to you all. Thank you, Barbara. And Maria. My middle name's Maria. So that's pretty. Okay, so I'm Alistair Maria, and my mum is Patricia Maria. So it's Maria. Yeah. So, oh, Christina's just brilliant at moderating. She really is. She's just a real natural, and just appreciate you very much. So Chris said, oh, your readings are awesome. Well, thank you for saying that. I'll pay you later for saying that. Yeah. All right. So let's go over now to Capricorns, isn't it? Yes. Capricorns. Okay, so this will be 3142. Okay. Oh, that card just flew out. So that one is the Princess of Wands, and you can see she looks a bit like she's sulking, or she or he sulking. I want what I want. I want what I want. So, is this you, Capricorns, or is this somebody connected to you? They're sulking. Okay, so I'm just going to build up the energy and go into that. Okay, so right. Okay, so you know when you say my cup is overflowing or my cup is half full, okay, I feel as if they're asking you to have that gratitude energy, okay, a lot more than you have been. Or is there somebody around you who has not been forgetting to be positive, you know, to appreciate the small things in life? Because once we start to do that, appreciate the small things, the big things kind of keep rolling in. So you know, we have to balance it out. Okay, it's the higher the vibrational energy, the more that brings in so much more positive energy. So yeah, it's very important for you guys right now. Okay, now there is a love around you, and I feel as if I'm ready to be loved. I'm ready to be cherished and adored. So if there's single people out there, then this is just saying that we have your cosmic order. We know what type of person you are looking for, or you might be looking for the one. Okay, and this is saying we've got it. Okay, we put that out there. We've put that out there, and we are, you know, waiting for a response back. Okay, but that's very, very good. It's a very good confirmation. Okay, I'm seeing some. It's a car, and it's like I've got to get somebody's talking about brake fluid. So somebody got to get some brake fluid. Okay, is there a light going on in your car and you're ignoring it? The universe is saying it's not worth ignoring it. Peace of mind. Just get it done. Okay, so you're standing up for yourself at the beginning of the week, Capricorns. You're not backing down. You're telling everybody, or telling this particular person exactly what you think of it, and it's like, I'm not going to, you know, this is not my problem. but if you make it my problem, then I'm going to tell you what I think. So I feel as if I'm looking through some paperwork, and I'm finding out where I stand, okay, on something, on official notice. So I'm finding out where I stand, and I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to back down, because I know what's right. So I'm hearing that kind of conversation, which I know is a bit weird because it hasn't happened yet. It's going to be happening next week, but you know, sometimes that's how my guides work. Okay. Oh, my light just went off. So yeah, I feel as if there is standing. It's like I'm standing at my home. Obviously, I'm you, so I'm standing at my home, and I'm looking around, and I'm thinking it's lovely, but I feel that I need something more. I don't feel as if this is okay for me. I need something more. So it's like I don't know whether to move or stay, or I don't know whether to, if I stay, am I going to do my place up and make it all pretty? What shall I do? What shall I do? I've got a doggy just come underneath the table just to say hi. Hello, Evie. Hello, Evie Weevie. She's so lovely. She really is. Oh, yeah. Hey. So sweet. She's a fox red, a Labrador. So yeah, she's sweet. Yeah, so I feel that it's like, you know, what do you do? So if you do stay, you're going to have to do some big improvements, or put some love into it. Okay, get reorganized at home. Okay, I do feel as if there's some wasted space. You know, when you've got kind of furniture that looks pretty, but it's not practical. And I'm seeing some of that. Okay, there's talking about that. Okay, I feel as if somebody who's caring for another person, Capricorns, is also thinking of rerouting or moving. So there may be some talk about moving in together, or, you know, maybe finding something together. Okay, so finding something together. I'm also feeling as if, you know, it's like, whatever time we have left, let's spend it together. Okay, I'm hearing that conversation. I know it's a bit, you know, but they give me what they give me. I can't help it. Okay, so I'm picking up on a mother figure or motherly character. I'm stepping forward. You know, when you're proud of your mum, or you're proud of somebody who acts like your mum, and you're seeing them really taking that step forward, that is, you know, it's scary for them, but they're doing it anyway. They're really doing it. This person's usually quite opinionated, or quite you know, when they're judgmental of others. And I feel as if this is a huge lesson for them, to learn not to be so judgmental, because they are now finding themselves in a situation that they have commented on, okay, in a negative manner. Okay, so yeah, there's some very, very strange things going on around Capricorns, okay, this week. But on the whole, I'm seeing this is good. This is good. Okay, so if I'm rocking, it's because I'm in pain. So, you know, just if you've got some good energy for me, chuck it over. That would be amazing. Okay, so that was Capricorns. Okay, so Crystal Princess, hi, just tuned in. Capricorn, and my car is broke. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Ali, you're so friggin' on point. Oh, good. That's my job. That is my job. Quick drink. Okay, so we've done the earth signs. So we're now going to do the air signs. We're going to be doing Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. After that, we're doing the water signs, which is Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn. And we will finish on the fire signs, which is Leo, Sagittarius, and then Aries. Yes. Okay, so air signs, Aquarius. 30. Let's put the banner up first. Aquarius. Quirky, quirky Aquarius. 40. There. All right. So I don't know why my little Ujimi What's It light has gone out. Why has that gone out? What's going on with that? Let me see if I can turn it back on again. Yes. Oh, that's bright, isn't it? Okay. Oh. Bank Scions. That's okay. Thank you. Right. So if this is just for my guide 16th through to the 22nd of October. So obviously some of this you'll already know, but the rest of it will be future predictions. So I forgot to say, usually at the beginning of the readings, I say that if you're watching all of these, there is usually a message in there for you. Okay, just because you are not an Aquarian, it doesn't mean to say that there's not a message. So you might be Pisces, and there's definitely a message in there for you, just because you're watching it. Okay, my guides do it deliberately. Okay, so Aquarius. So there's a bit of a sensitive energy around you. It's like I'm feeling a little bit vulnerable, a little bit of, it's like I've got a sting in my tail when I feel as if I'm being judged. Maybe you're being judged too much. Maybe you're deciding that enough is enough of this kind of negative drip. You know, the drip, drip, and negative energy, negative energy, negative energy. And then all of a sudden you just, you know, get to that point where you're like, I'm not listening anymore. So I feel as if there's a little bit of that going on. Okay, it may not be you playing the lead role. Sometimes it can be somebody close to you. Okay, and you're seeing what they are going through. Okay, but it would have to be kind of very close. Okay, so I am seeing some plans. I'm seeing some paperwork plans. I'm seeing a list. Okay, I'm writing down a list and I'm ticking things off this list. Okay, and it's like all to do with the plans. This isn't a shopping list. This is like a plan to go forward with something, or you know, getting organized for something quite big. For some of you, there is going to be a move. So this could be a house move for some of you, or one of you, a house move. Okay, there is that. I'm also seeing, you know, it's like I've got a hard shell on around myself. I'm trying to protect myself, and I'm finding ways of doing it. How can I protect myself? What can I possibly do? Okay, so it's like I'm ready to protect. Okay, so the middle of the week, again, I'm seeing things from black and white. I'm looking things over, okay, and I'm writing things down, okay. I'm standing up for myself, and I'm about to do something that nobody would have seen coming. Nobody would have known that I was capable of this or I would do this, but I am doing it. So I feel as if you're taking this leap of faith. This leap of faith is out of your character. Now, it doesn't mean to say you haven't done whatever you're doing before, but it does mean that it's a shock for people around you because maybe you haven't done it for a long time. Okay, but yeah, boundaries around you, making sure that other people that you care about understand your boundaries, even though they are somebody very close to you, like a family member or a very close friend. Perhaps they've forgotten that there is a limit to how much teasing or how much you know, rattling your kind of cage is happening. Okay, so by the end of the week there for Aquarius, the end of the week, there is new beginnings happening, and these new beginnings are linking to a home and your security. It's also linking with a success story, like I've done it, I can't believe it, this is amazing, you know. Let's shout from the rooftops. Let's let's celebrate. Yeah, it's just a celebration energy, and it's like I'm hearing people say, "Well done, well done." Now, the Ace of Cups is about, sometimes there's an overwhelming feeling of being so loved, but then it can become a little bit jealous, or they start to be manipulative. They start to question where you're going, what you're doing, that sort of thing. So I feel as if there's a bit of a crazy energy around one particular person who really is not, they're not doing well. Their insecurities and paranoia is going upwards. So, with paranoia, sometimes it can be through drugs. I'm not just saying this. I've gone through a lot of experiences with other people being around this. Okay, so they say marijuana is not addictive. The sensations and the feelings that you get, they definitely are. And I've helped many people come away from their addictions, but the paranoia comes in, the agitation, the expecting other people to do you wrong. Just what I mean, it all comes in as well. So yeah, there's a lot going on. So I do feel as if I'm picking up on somebody who has got a drug or maybe a drink addiction energy around you guys. Doesn't have to be you personally, okay, but it will be around you. Okay, so that's what I see for Aquarius. Okay, so let's just say hi to lovely Gillian. Hi Gillian. Just sent you some healing energy. Thank you, Gillian. I appreciate you so much. Oh, you're feeling amazing. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you. It's my team. We work as a team, me and my guides. I am absolutely blessed to have my team there. We have had fallouts before where they're not doing what I've asked them to do. Many times it's like, right, that's it, I'm done with you. They know, but by the afternoon it's like, yeah, you're re-employed again. It's all right. 47.50. Okay. Quick drink. Oh, that's nice. It's clementine orange. It's very nice. Okay, Geminis. When Greg and I used to do this astrology, it was Geminians. There we go. Okay, so there's going to be, out of the blue, it's going to be, that's what we're going to do. That's where we're going to go. That's brilliant. And while we're there, we could then go here. And we could do this as well. So it's like there's all of a sudden this plan starts to play out in your mind, or that could be a partner's mind, starts to play out, and you're like, wow, this is turning out to be just, when a decision or an idea, it feels so right that you're in the rhythm and the flow of energy, when everything just clicks into place very smoothly. Okay, that's the universe being on your side. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of that energy, okay, starting the beginning of the week. So go with those gut feelings. Those gut feelings are really going to be talking to you, Geminis. They're really going to be communicating. I feel as if you've isolated yourself for quite some time, just kind of licking wounds and just trying to heal, trying to process, you know, the messages and the lessons that you've had to learn. I'm feeling sadness in my heart, and this seems to be around around a love life or maybe a family situation, but it's really painful. So I really feel for you. Okay, my heart hurts for that reason, and you've just been trying to keep yourself to yourself, just trying to get on with the everyday kind of mundane kind of things, you know, doing jobs that you haven't got a choice, you know, you just do them, you know. So there is that energy. Okay, so emotion. There's also somebody else who's kind of like just backed away, and you don't know how to tap them on the shoulder and say, hey, do you want to talk? You know, is this something you need? You know, just let me know, because there's a lot of confusion energy around around them and around you. Okay, don't feel as if it's you and them that have fallen out. I think there's other things going on. Okay, so by the middle of the week, I'm seeing an application form, filling out an application form, putting some commitment into something that you know that you're going to be good at. Okay, so it's like I've always wanted to, and now I've signed up for it. I'm doing it. Okay, so it doesn't feel as if I'm gonna worried about losing money. There's no indication of that whatsoever. It's more to do with, it's like once you've put that energy in and said, that's it, I'm doing it. You are one of these people that, although the contract or that is flexible, you're like, I'm committed. Okay, so I'll just take some pain relief. Sorry, guys. Last one. Oh, I've got a hair on my lip. Go on. Oh, it's stubborn. Very annoying. Okay, so strong psychic ability is really going to start to show up. Okay, so if you're already psychic, then this will be really high. If you haven't experienced anything psychic, then you're going to start to have these kind of moments where it's like, oh my goodness, I'm feeling some of the energy. Or you'll walk in a room and it's like you'll know that there's been an argument just before and everyone's trying to hide it, you know, or there's been, you know, confrontation or stuff like that. You can tangibly feel it. Okay, you're going to be more susceptible to those energies as well. So make sure that you learn that first lesson of protection, which is putting yourself in the middle of a crystal ball, okay, or a bubble. Okay, this bubble can be flexible, so you can still hug people, you can still do marriage things, you can still do these things, but somebody's negative energy isn't going to trap you in and drain you. Okay, it's really, really important. Okay, yeah, so you are standing up for yourself. I'm seeing kind of like, these are my boundaries, and that boundaries card's come up a few times, so I'm just going to show it to you because there's usually a card that represents what the collective are doing. Okay, so this is about emotional boundaries, physical boundaries, fencing, you know, doors, locks, things like that. There's a lot of that kind of energy that is going in around you. Okay, there's somebody who's rejecting you and you're thinking, why are you rejecting me? I've not done anything wrong. Or they're ghosting you, they're not answering your messages. And sometimes when that happens, and it's over a long period of time, we do have to kind of learn to take that step back. Even though we want and we demand answers, sometimes we need to say to ourselves, you know, I'm going to send one last message to say I'm not impressed with this lack of communication. I need to finalize things. And so if you're not going to do this and you're going to leave it kind of open, then I'm going to have to say to you that, you know, it was lovely having your friendship or being close to you. But I can clearly see it's not what you want, and that's okay. I wish you well. It's like it will make you feel so much better with this closure and the freedom of moving forward. So I do feel as if there's somebody in particular who is needing to hear this message. Okay, it's like I'm sick and tired of being rejected. I'm sick and tired. Okay, so yeah, there's somebody who may react. I feel as if there will be a response to that. Okay, there will be a response. Okay, so yeah. So let's go into Libra. So Libra is Greg's. This is Greg's sign. Okay. So Greg's triple Libra. I've got Libra rising. Anybody else got any Libra here? Anyone else? So what I like to do with my loved ones, my family members, I'm going to start recording just that little bit so that I can then send it to them. So 5632. Okay, 5632. Now I've got we've got our date night. We've got tonight, or global predictions. We've got tonight, so I've had to kind of squeeze in the astrology here. Okay, so let's see. Libra. Okay, so I'm seeing somebody feeling quite sensitive. I'm sensing a deep kind of sorrow energy. So it's like there's a character very close, I feel, to you. Okay, could be you, I suppose, could be you, but I'm seeing sorrow. Now, I never predict serious illness or worse, so don't feel as if I'm picking up on that, because I'm not. This feels as if I've got a heavy heart. I'm picking up on being controlled or having to control a situation that I don't want to control. I'm thrown into it. Okay, and now I need to work out what I do now. Okay. I'm seeing legal matters. I'm seeing documents, contracts. I'm seeing reading through certain stages of paperwork that is and making notice of that. I'm seeing organization of drawers and cupboards. You know, I'm seeing kitchen drawers and things. It's really bizarre what they show me. And it's like, that's my project, and it'll end up with decorating. It'll end up with something more. I'm definitely seeing paintbrushes. Okay, I'm definitely seeing that around around you guys the beginning of the week. Okay. The Justice card is about the legal requirements. What do you legally need, or how can you officially do this or that? So it's like paperwork there. Yeah, there's a little bit of worry there. So sometimes things can be a little bit overwhelming. Doesn't mean to say it's a bad thing. It's just overwhelming. Okay, so there's a new energy, a new admirer. Better not be Greg Prescott. I'm kidding. So there's a new admirer around you. And these are the cards that he had on our first date, which happened to be when he asked me for a reading, because we didn't have any communication before then. So he had the Two of Cups, which is meeting somebody new, and he then had the Pisces card. Okay, you see the fish in the fan. Okay, so this is the two cards that he had. So there is frustrations here about getting together and connecting with each other. Now, there seems to be a lot of needing strength, needing courage. Okay, so it feels as if, you know, when sometimes you have to intervene and you have to make something happen, because otherwise it's not going to happen. So yeah, there's something going on, and I feel as if there's a lot of organized, they're calling it organized chaos, but it is something that needs to be organized and sorted out. And I feel as if I'm talking about a relationship, but there's also something to do with DIY as well. And it's like things not going to plan with DIY. So there's a lot going on really in Libras. Okay, so to do with this relationship, doesn't have to be your main relationship, can be friend, family member. Okay, can be that. But it's like there's an admirer energy, and there's also, I need to get this into perspective. I need to get this into that. It's no good getting angry or annoyed about it, because it is what it is. Okay, there's a feeling of that. Okay, so there's a flirtatious person around you, okay, as well, and this person is trying to get your attention. Okay, so by the end of this next week, by the end of the week, you've got some very nice cards. This is money. Okay, this is a large amount of money, finances, but then there's money out. Okay, so it's money in, money out, money in, money out. Okay, so that's obviously not ideal, but it is what it is. And the universe can supply you with some more. There's an abundance of money around you. So I want everybody here to just think back to every kind deed that you've done in your past. Okay, just think back to that with absolutely no expectations. Nothing at all on your part, no expectations. How many times has that happened? And I bet you it's 100, maybe more. So that's like a piggy bank of positive energy. And what you're doing when you say, okay, I'm accepting my payback, I'm bringing it to me. So that might be random acts of kindness. It may be a feeling of, you know, somebody giving you a favor and saying, oh, by the way, you know, I've heard that you're in a mess here, or, you know, you need help here. I'm able to do that. Here we go. So yeah, it feels very, very strong. Okay, this is now the organization of you know, the next plan. Okay, where you're going with the next plan. But there is a large amount of money. Okay, there's a large amount of money financially, things looking good. Okay, at this time. Okay, so there's a, yeah, it's mixed up. So I feel as if this personal relationship energy coming in may have something to do with a business idea or business transaction. Okay, as well as this large money coming in, large money going out. Okay, and somebody who is very caring and loving as well. I've got that kind of energy too. Very, very happy person. Yeah, so this person is there for you. Okay, so yeah, it's quite mixed, Libras, quite mixed. Okay, so let's do that one. Okay, so that is the air signs now complete. We're going to be doing the water signs now. Okay, so let's say hi to people here. Hi, my lovely, miss you very much. Love and light healing to all. Oh, it's lovely to see you here as well, Stephanie. Simply Melanie, hello. Simply Melanie, good to see you here. All right, so the pain levels are still high, but it should calm down. So if I'm not firing on all cylinders to do with my psychicness, then you'll have to forgive me today. You'll have to forgive me. Okay, so I'm going to do the next one. Okay, so now we're on the water signs. So the water signs we're going to be doing Scorpio, which is my Rhiannon's, Pisces, which is me and my mum, and it will be Cancerians. Okay, and then we'll finish off with the fire signs. Okay, so Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancerians. Okay, so let's have a look. So it's 105. 105. Okay, so Scorpio, this is my Rhiannon. She is on holiday at the moment. I'm here at her house looking after her doggies. Right. Okay, so it starts off the beginning of this next week. Okay, so there's a feeling of frustration around some plans being put into place, but there's a strong feeling of this isn't happening the way it should. You know, perhaps I forgot this, or how could I have forgotten this? You know, so there's a lot of kind of frustrated energy. Okay, there. There's a bit of boredom where it's like next plan of action, or you know, next time I will do, or you know, we will get organized next time. So it's like lessons learnt. Okay, a lot of lessons learnt. We've got the new beginnings here, so there has been you know, whatever you have been doing that hasn't been fulfilling or working for you, you're deciding to kind of go, I'm done with that now. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm making a point here. Okay, so it could be that you're just backing away from a responsibility that you've taken on your shoulders, and you've decided that you're not doing that okay anymore. So there's definitely some sort of principle behind the stubbornness. Okay, but it is very stubborn. Okay, yeah, we're trying to keep the balance, trying to keep the peace, but there's a lot of stubborn energy. Okay, but with the new beginnings card, that can mean that will change. Okay, the stubbornness and the timing, it will change. Okay, they just wanted me to make sure that you knew that. Okay, so by the middle of the week, okay, so the middle of the week, I'm wrapping myself up in cotton wool. I'm making sure that I'm okay. I'm making sure that I know what my body needs. I'm making sure that I know what my well-being mentally needs, and my emotional feelings. Okay, so all of that is being taken into place. There is somebody out there who is moving, rerouting and moving, and I feel that this is very, very strong. Okay, at this time. It's like I've got to unpack or pack up. So it could be somebody staying at somebody's house, I suppose, going on a trip or a journey like that, or it can be a permanent moving. But I'm definitely seeing overnight bags, okay, around you guys, okay, Scorpios. Could be somebody to come stay with you, doesn't have to be the other way around. There is an independent energy where you're trying to keep independent as much as possible and not get mixed up with things. Okay, so yes, I feel as if there's connections with overseas, abroad as well. And there's going to be some talk about maybe travel plans in the future. But there's somebody who's very sensible, who's bringing you back to, this is what we need to do now. Okay, that's okay for them, but this is now. So yeah, organization is really happening. Okay, so the world card, everything turning out far better than you could have dreamed of. And you know, with the lovers card, the lovers card is you know, the connection between the yin and the yang. Okay, your yin to their yang to your yin. And really understanding each other, getting into their shoes and understanding what it feels like, okay, to be part of their life. Okay, so you know, with the world card coming, it just everything just lightens up, and just know, you know, these huge changes that are happening around you, Scorpios, next week. Partly it's because you've made decisions, and those decisions have come into yeah, it's just come into your reality. Okay, these life lessons. Okay, you are standing up for yourself, though. You're not backing down. You're saying, this is what I want. This is what I'm doing. Okay, you've decided. Okay, there is an ex coming in, though. There's an ex or an ex-friend, okay, that is coming in. And I feel as if there is a little bit of jealousy or insecurity going on there. But there's no... I feel as if there's a firm relationship here that can't be kind of pushed to one side. Okay. But sometimes that means that that's okay, but there is something still missing, and the universe will keep trying to bring that something to you to say, okay, so would you like this one, or would you like that one? Okay, so it's a bit of temptation going on around you, Scorpios. Okay, bit of temptation, but there you go. That's what I see for Scorpios. Okay, I'll stop that recording. There we go. So let's go back to the chat. Make sure that we caught up with conversations. Okay, so we've got Simply Melanie and Karina. Hello, Karina. Okay, 555. This is Christine Love. Okay, 555. All right. So we're moving forward now to Pisces. Okay. So Pisces for the 16th through to the 22nd of October. Okay. This is it. What do they see for you? This is for me and my mama. Hello, mama. Oh, card just fell onto Evie, who's underneath the table. It's about rerouting or moving. Okay. The Tower card just flicked out there a little bit. Okay, I feel as if that is to do with organizing yourselves, sorting out and organizing. That's what I saw. Okay, so your strong psychic energy is going to be really building up. So if you're already a little bit psychic, you're going to be a lot psychic. You know, if you've never had psychic ability, or you think you've not, you're going to start to see it a lot more. You're putting up some boundaries. Okay, this is going to make mum laugh, because we were talking about boundaries just earlier tonight, so that's funny. So yeah, there's some boundaries around you. There's some, you know, this is how it is. Okay, strong senses of, you know, who gets what boundary. So some people, it's like they've got this boundary for those people, but these people don't have the boundary, and it's like, why have we got it and they haven't? What's going on? So I feel as if there's a bit of conflict. Okay, conflict. Those people can get away with a lot more than we can. You know, this isn't fair. You know, so that's what they're saying. This isn't fair. Okay, but yeah, so it's like we're going to have to put this in place. Then we're going to have to make sure it makes sense for everybody. Okay, so I'm seeing somebody with a very strong sense of humor. This person makes you laugh. This person makes you feel at ease. And I'm sensing somebody writing a book. So this could be you, or it could be somebody close to you, but I'm definitely seeing writing down some chapters, okay, within a book, okay, and that book is open to you, okay. It's like saying, I now know what I want to write, or I was stuck, or it was cloudy for a little bit, but now it's absolutely crystal clear. Okay, I know what I'm doing. You have been putting up with some sort of it's like when somebody's rejecting you, or somebody isn't trying to you know it's like make an effort. I feel it's like a make an effort feel. Yeah, it's like, well, if you're not going to make an effort, then I'm not going to make an effort, and then it goes into a circle, round and round and round it goes with no change. So I feel as if there's spirit coming along to intervene, or to make you feel as though you've got to change that cycle. You've got to change that cycle, otherwise it's just going to keep going, and the childishness of it is just not good. Okay, it's just really not good. Okay, so there are some cards. Okay, so I'm not making this up. There's tarot cards in his hand there. So don't be surprised if you're not kind of maybe purchasing a deck of cards and seeing if that feels right to you. Okay, so yeah, it was there. Okay, so once again, Pisces, there's a large amount of money coming in and then money being spent out. So it's like, well, that was nice, and then it's being spent out. So something big is being organized and sorted. I feel as if this is around a Libran energy. And wasn't that funny? I got the Pisces energy for him, and in this reading for me, I've got the Libra energy for, yeah. So anyway, but we do have a large amount of money, but that large amount of money is for another thing, for something else, unfortunately. So there you go, Pisces. That's what I got for you guys. Oh, Christina's doing some moderating there, so thank you, Christina. So yeah, if you do want a reading with me, it'll obviously be more precise because it's yours. You can go to psychically.net. There is only a few spaces left at the moment to book, because I'm going to be taking time off when Greg's over here. He's going to be over here in England at the end of this month. So yeah, my availability is going to go really low. So yeah, I know I've got to send over my availability to a few people, so I will do that. Yeah. Okay, so that was Pisces. Let's turn that off. Okay, so this will be Cancerians. Cancerians. Right. Let's give them a good shuffle. Get the energy in. Okay, I saw it when I closed my eyes. Then I got an image of somebody running around like a ring. So I suppose that would be like an Olympic Games, or that would be kind of like a marathon run or something. But yeah, I'm just weird things come in, which I have to mention. Okay, so this is you protecting yourself and taking charge of that protection. Okay, we've got the deal with it card, the most sarcastic card in a deck here. And they're saying deal with this. Okay, so are you feeling as though your protection or your trusting is really too much. Okay, you're too trusting. You are putting yourself at risk or in harm's way. Okay, so Cancerians, is there something that you're needing to do to protect yourself that bit further? Okay, because it's so important right now. Emotionally, there's a feeling of I'm done. I've had enough. I'm done. And this is sometimes the universe stops things or blocks things, and there's a reason. Okay, there's a big strong reason for it. But yeah, I feel that there's a deal with this, and things are going to be a lot easier. But it's like there is a letting go of the past, letting go of someone. Okay, it's like saying I'm done and I've got to deal with this and I don't want to, but it is for my protection. Okay, it is for my well-being. Okay, so I'm seeing somebody around you who it's so easy to them to make things happy or to be light-hearted, okay, around kind of very sad situations. But I do feel as if these two characters, they literally bounce off each other with their energy. And yeah, there seems to be some travel as well. I'm seeing traveling, and I'm seeing organizing place to stay, and traveling. So it's lots of organizing there. Okay. Yeah, there's a, you know, you're weighing things up, you're weighing things out, you're deciding what is good and what is not good. Okay, but I definitely feel as if it's like I'm sharing the resources in exchange for sharing of money. Okay, so there's something very, very strong happening, you know, and that could be to do with moving in with somebody. Okay, you know, making sure that that's all smooth. Okay, so that is the the middle of next week for Cancerians. This is my oldest daughter, Maggie's. She's got terrible toothache at the moment and may actually need an operation because I think it's gone down into her bone. So if there is any healers out there, could I ask for some healing for my Megan? That would be amazing. Okay, so for the end of the week, there is celebration. I've done it. This is good. This is amazing. We've got our boundaries. We feel better about these boundaries. We've got lots of dreams and lots of wishes that we are then putting out there as a happening. Okay, so I do feel that could be the start of affirmations, whether you start in the affirmations or not. Affirmations are positive statements that you keep saying, and then they come forward. They actually start to happen in your life, and you start to manifest the things that you need and want and desire. That can't be a person, though. You can't make a person do that. It doesn't work well. Okay, so there you go. That was for Cancerians. Okay, so that was all the water signs. So I'm sorry about my rocking, but my body does this whenever I'm in intense pain. So that is what happens. So I've got 1 hour. So we've done quite well, actually. Usually there's a lot of dilly-dallying. So usually it takes 3 hours to do these astrology readings, but it's quite quick today. So we're finishing off with the fire signs, and this will be, where is it? It will be Leo, lovely Leos, Sagittarius and Aries. Okay. Here we go. I'm just going to give them a good shuffle, making sure. Okay. So 16th through to the 15th of October. There. Okay. Oh, I haven't written this down. So Leos, I think Greg's daughter's a Leo. So hi, Brittany, if you're watching this. Hi. So it's 124. Okay, so the beginning of the week, you're going to start to take that leap of faith that you've always wanted to do. You've been waiting for this opportunity, and now it's like, okay, all systems go. This is it. It's time for me to be selfish. I know it's going to pee off that person. It's going to upset that person, and this person's going to think I'm a bit la-la, but I don't care. I'm doing it. Okay, it's like we're leaving our emotions back there, and we are being selfish and doing it. So there's obviously something big that you are that means a lot, okay, to you. Okay, there seems to be a younger person around, okay, a household, younger person around a household. So this could be obviously your direct family, children, but this child I'm seeing has just started to walk, okay, and I'm seeing this child around it's like I'm trying to get organized, but this child is just as childs do, they're just causing havoc, okay, around everything. Okay, so there's a lot of that. Yeah, some decorating, moving boxes, changes, okay, and yeah, reorganizing things. There seems to be something to do with the kitchen cupboards or cabinets, and you know, wanting things to be different, okay, there. Okay, so the hangman comes in when everything is a bit upside down and we're having to wait for things to change. You know, as things start to change, things, yeah, it's like we're having to make sure that it's like having your wits about you. I feel that's what it feels like, having your wits about you. A young child, and I'm seeing a building of a business as well as trying to juggle about this child. But this child is really, they might be playing up, they might be being naughty, and you're seeing it as them, you know, pushing their boundaries, when actually it feels as if this child needs you to listen to them. So please, you know, this is very, very important that you do listen to them, even if it starts off with things that you have no interest in, but then later on it's like they are going to be using that information for the good for that child. Okay, so I'm seeing that. The dog just did a very loud snore and woke itself up. Dexter, it's funny if you can hear that dog in the background. Okay, so I'm seeing travel. I'm seeing travel plans abroad. Okay, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing fast paced. It's like I can't keep up with this. It's just so fast. There seems to be, you know, when somebody is kind of having to pull back a little bit and go slower deliberately. There's a lot of that there. Okay, somebody from your past is going to be hovering about, being around you, Leos. This is going to confuse some of you it won't, but there's a bit of confusion there. Yeah, it feels as if it's like this is okay, they're talking about a new healing technique as well. I'm sorry, when they bring in things, I've just got to get it out there. So trying out a new healing technique is also happening around you. Sorry to interrupt that. But yeah, there's somebody from your past coming back. I'm seeing this is around the travel plans. Either they're coming to see you, you're going to see them. There is a long distance energy, because I do feel as if the weather is different, okay, to where they've come from. Okay, there's a motherly character around. I'm seeing having to put myself in kind of like a safety bubble emotionally, and yeah, it feels as if it's like new beginnings are on their way. New beginnings. Somebody's going to be announcing pregnancy as well. I'm seeing pregnancy announcement, and I do feel as if after initial kind of like shock, there's going to be, oh, this is going to be great. Okay, so yeah, it won't be it will be an oops moment. Okay, this pregnancy, and then after that it's going to be gliding through and fine. Okay, but it's like we've got a challenge on our hands, but this is all good. So, you know, pregnancy announcement around you guys, the middle of the week, Leos. Okay. So this is now the end of the week. Okay, so the end of the week, there's a lot of love energy around. So I'm seeing lots of people maybe saying I love you, you know, communicating it in the best way for them. Okay. It's like I'm just decided that I'm not, yeah, I don't want to tell too many people about it. I'm keeping it to myself. Okay, so being very, very careful. There is a, yeah, this, it feels as if somebody's being quite defensive, and it's like you're asking them something and they're being quite defensive. This is around a love life or around a love life energy, okay, or somebody connected to that. It's like they've got this kind of like knowledge that they've got to be, you know, distant from other people. Okay. But I do feel as if this will all calm itself down, because we do have the Sun card, we do have the Wishes card, okay, the Star pouring energy in. So, you know, just because it feels as if this, the people around you at this time don't care about your needs, don't care about your wants, you do have the Sun, which is everything's turning out better than you thought, better than you realized. It's all good. Okay. Speaking out when you want, as and when you want, but not being pushed to. But I do feel as if this person has got a lot to say. Okay, and this is very somebody who's quite opinionated, but it's in a very good way, it's in a positive way. But yeah, sunshine around that message. Okay. Sprinkle love all around wherever you go. Okay, so there you go. That is 4 lovely Leos. Okay, so let us go on to, let's just make sure we go back to the messages. There's Tara. Hi. Where you at? I'm Aquarius. Yeah, we've already done the air signs. Yeah, we did them. Yeah, we did the earth signs, then the air signs, I believe. Yeah, yeah, they've been done. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, earth signs, air signs, water signs, and then fire signs. Okay, yeah, so. Okay. So, Gillian, sending Megan healing. Thank you, Gillian. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, so here's Sharon. Hi, Sharon. She always looks so beautiful. Look at that lovely hair. That's such a beautiful picture there of you, Sharon. Really, really pretty. Okay, so joined just in time for Leo. Yeah. Okay, sending healing for you, Ali and Megan. Thank you. Simply Melanie. She's a Leo. Okay, and sending love to you and your daughter. Thank you. Okay, so Linda said clove EO for tooth pain. I have found helpful. I am surprised I have not experienced tooth pain in a while. My teeth are not in great shape. Well, carry on doing exactly what you're doing because it's working clearly. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm not at my best this week, I'm afraid. Pain's high, and I've got to be ready for our show later on. I'll check it later on the replay. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Thank you. All right. So everyone's just so, you can just feel the love from the In5D family. We're just absolutely blessed. And I've been made to feel so welcome into the In5D family. So I'm loving that. So it's 1:34. Okay, on there. Right. Okay, so moving on into Sagittarius. Okay, back to the comments. 3, 4. Yeah, is it 1, 3, 4? Yeah, 1, 3, 4. All right. Oh, Sagittarius. So I've got a Sagittarius moon. Okay, so this is one of mine. Okay. Okay, so keys opening new doors. Okay. So I feel that there is going to be an expansion of knowledge, okay, coming your way. I feel that it just trickles into your life. You know, at one point, it's gonna, you know, this week it's gonna trickle into your life, and then it's like, oh my goodness, I really want to learn more about that. And then you start to study it, you start to dream about it, you start to make it happen in your world. And I really feel that this is going to be one of those times. Okay, and it's educational as well. Educating yourself, learning new skills, how to be independent, how not to ask other people for too much help, because you just do it yourself. Okay, so yeah, it feels as if sometimes it's like I've got this um, it's like a strong feeling of backing away from the hustle bustle of life, but it's not for, yeah, it's really so that you can have a perspective on what's going on. Okay, but definitely there is study, learning, development. I'm seeing, you know, signatures on paper as well as organizing, and I feel that this is, yeah, there's a strong feeling of, you know, there's more to come with this, and because there's keys, there's organization, there's security and finances around this situation as well. Yeah, it's there's a lot of energy building up, but it's all knowledge. Okay, it's all knowledge, but definitely you're looking into, it's like looking into the it's, what do they call it, the looking glass, and seeing what's happening for the future and getting excited about it. So yeah, the independent energy there. So personal feeling of success, I've done it, I did it. And I feel this is about standing up for somebody who usually you can't say no to. Usually the other person manipulates you or makes you feel as if you can't say no. And you don't want to hurt this person in particular, you don't want to hurt them. But it does feel very strongly, um, yeah, that you know, these boundaries aren't going to be up for long. Okay, and the rejection won't be there for long. Okay, so I am seeing somebody with a new pet. Okay, and it's winning over this new pet into realizing that this yeah, this pet, it's like it's so adamant. Yeah, it's like it desires love, it wants love, and that's it. And it's like it will just go um, forward. Yeah, so this pet doesn't know boundaries as well. So you are trying to teach this pet boundaries. Okay, but there is some successes, but there's also some things that didn't go according to plan. Okay, to do with you know, their after their rejection. So yeah, I don't know if somebody is around vets at the moment, but is needing vet care, or their pet is needing care, because it feels as if I'm being blocked, okay, from, you know, the usual. It's like what would normally be medicated. Normally, it just feels as if there's some sort of mix up with medication and healing. It's like they're giving me, it's like giving me all these different kind of messages all at once. So I'm sorry if it sounds jumbled. I'm trying to get them to slow it down and give it to me precisely. But yeah, there's security and happiness. There is boundaries that are being set. There has been rejection, around, I feel, plans that you've got. They're talking about plans that you've got coming up. I feel as if there's a mix up with some pharmaceutical energies as well. And this may be to do with the dog, or a it's a dog or a cat, because I'm seeing vet and medication mix up, and boundaries. This is okay, that's not okay, kind of, and training and things. So it's all over the place, really. But obviously I can't see that every single Sagittarian is going to get a pet. Okay, so this would, sometimes I'm getting precise things for just one or two people that it resonates with. But yeah, just check over the medication. Okay, so there seems to be something that may not be completely right there, but dig your heels in. Okay, for sure. There is going to be some travel. I'm seeing travel plans getting organized, and this feels like an official thing. I'm traveling on an official terms, or I'm traveling with a boss. I know what I have to do, what my responsibility is, but maybe I'm not happy with it. Maybe I don't want to do this. Okay, I'm being pushed to do this, and I don't want to do this, but I am. It's like I'm looking at my paperwork and documents and saying, okay, so I now know where I stand, and I just grin and bear it and just get on with it. So yeah, there's definitely, you're doing something you don't want to do, Sagittarians. And with you being the archer, and you've got this kind of arrow facing, this target of what it is that you want, and it's not happening. You're being pushed to do something that doesn't go well with you. But I'm definitely seeing these legal documents. I feel as if I've got to turn a couple more cards over regarding these legal documents. Okay, so I feel as if there's three people linked around legal documents, linked around a car, a vehicle, or to do with, home, environment, energy, personal environment energy. I'm seeing one being very stubborn, and this person just wants what they want. Okay, and they're very money orientated, money driven. I've got another character who is very emotionally volatile, I would say, and this person it's like they've got this sting in their tail, and they can be pretty much it's like you don't want to get on their bad side, that's for sure. But then I've got a character who's taking control of all of this and is organizing everything, and everything is good. So yeah, I feel that this is it's a busy time for Sagittarians. Okay, it's very, very busy. Okay, lots of twists and turns and crazy stuff going on. Okay, for Sagittarian, and that's good because I've got Sagittarian moon, so that's going to be busy. Okay, so this is the last one, Aries. So this is 143. If anybody watching this has got if they can look back, and can you tell me what time the Pisces started, and then as well what time the Cancerians started? Those two, I haven't got those timestamps. So if anybody is able to do that, that would be amazing. Otherwise, I've got to wait for it to upload. I've got to wait for this, and this. So, okay, so let's have a look. Now, I'm going to build the energy up. So we're going to be doing Aries. And this is the final reading of the night, guys, the final one. But obviously, Greg and I will be back on in half an hour. We're going to be back on, okay, doing the show, Greg and Ali. Okay, so let me turn that Tower card over. Flipped out earlier, so right. Okay, so I'm seeing that you've decided that you no longer want to communicate with a person that you would have normally been, the first person that you would pick the phone up to talk to them, or to tell them what what delicate things you want to tell them. But this person has let you down recently, over and over and over again, to the point where it's like, I can't do this anymore. I am absolutely done with the negative energy. Okay, it just feels very, very, you know, it's like you're letting me down, you're disappointing me, and now this is what I've got decided. So yeah, so you have made this decision. I do feel as if it's when I looked at this before, and it came up in someone else's reading. Okay, these exact 3 cards came up the beginning of the week for some other of the birth signs, and this to me felt as if it was like, you know, the lesson that you're going to learn from this is immense. Okay, it's going to be very, very, very good. I'm seeing triumph and public acclaim. I'm seeing you did it. Well done. Congratulations, you did it. Okay, and so the universe is very, very proud of you. The universe is saying as well that anybody who lets you down so often without a care or thought about it, it's like doing a bit of weeding in a garden. Okay, so that the flowers, you can concentrate so much energy on these flowers who are going to bloom and give you so much joy and pleasure, and the weeds that could then swamp out and take over the rest of the garden. So yeah, it's doing a bit of weeding so that your garden is beautiful again. The inner you is balanced, settled, and happy. Okay, very, very important. But yeah, there's a lot of people's eyes on you. A lot of people going to be telling you congratulations, and how yeah, it's like this is good news. This is good news coming your way. I'm seeing public speaking, standing on stage and public speaking, or you know, YouTubing, or somebody kind of getting, you know, this. It's like it's not just a rant. It feels as if it's like getting everything across that I need to get across. Okay. There seems to be a lack of energy, a lack of motivation. This is linking around a challenge that you've set yourself, and you're trying to find yourself, your deep self. Okay, sometimes we're not going to see our deep self because we're too busy looking at what other people's deep self is doing, okay, to notice what we're doing. But I feel that there is a lot of spirit energy around you who are feeling very, very proud of you, very hopeful for your future. And you've planted many seeds, okay, in this garden. Okay, this garden represents you, your home, and you're just watering them every day with positive words, positive affirmations, and you'll start to see it actually, you know, take charge. Okay, but yeah, so the end of the week, you've got some brilliant cards. You've got 3 major arcana at the end of the week: the Magician, the Lover's card, and the World. Okay, so these 3 cards indicate there is some very good energy going on regarding love life. Okay, so this can be, if you wanted to look into this any further way, then this would be about right. Okay, so yeah, there seems to be a lot of it's like it's got to be sorted out. I keep hearing these words: it's got to be sorted out, it's got to be sorted out. This is a challenge. We'll face the challenge. Okay, we are capable of doing this. Okay, public acclaim in the beginning might have something linked with this. Okay, for others it might not, but I'm seeing this. But you know, the World card is it's all going to be turning out so good. It's all going to be so good. The Lovers card, sometimes it feels as if it's like a boomerang relationship. It's on, then it's off, then it's on, then it's off. You know, a boomerang relationship is very, very tiring, especially for spiritual people, because it doesn't resonate well with us. To be really on board with somebody and then feel rejection and then back on board and back, and yeah, it's like you can only heal once you've made that decision to kind of cut your losses. Okay, but there's definitely something going on, okay, around the end of next week, okay, to do with love life, emotions, family, friends. Okay, it's linked with that. The Magician says that everything's working out better than you realized. Everything is going to be so good, you know, with the World card. Those 3 cards just sing it loud and proud. Okay, so yeah, it's busy times going on for Aries, okay, and for Sagittarian. Those 2 signs there, I would say, out of all of this reading, there is it's like one thing happens and then something else happens and something else happens. It's like wham. It's very, very busy. Yeah, but to finish on the World card, really, Aries, and for these readings, that just means so much positivity. It's all going to plan, and I really do feel that there is a big plan unfolding, okay, as we speak. It's really very, very, it's like hopeful. There's a lot of hope there, okay, and not just any old hope. It's real hope. So thank you for putting up with me and my pain. I'm sorry I was rocking right the way through it, but yeah, it's not been good time. But anyway, I love you guys, and take care, and hope to see you in 20 minutes back over on in 5D. Okay.